Hello there. Are you someone who has been suffering a lot of stress for a long time and is beginning to affect your quality of life? Or maybe you've been traumatized in some way and you've not fully recovered from it. Or maybe you even had some type of a serious respiratory virus and not fully recovered from it. Well, unfortunately, these things all affect your breathing system in an unhealthy way. The good news is that your breathing system can be used to reverse this unhealthy process and actually undo it completely. Want to know how? Keep watching this video and I'll show you. Hello again. It's me, Dan Stodt, a breathing specialist and creator of the Body Empathy Method, as well as the Pain-Free Body Formula. In this video, I'm going to teach you a very simple breathing technique that you may know already, but maybe you don't, because there are a lot of people teaching breathing, and they emphasize some things that in my own understanding are not really the best way to work with the breathing process. For example, there's something called box breathing, which is basically a 4-count breathing process where you breathe in and you hold your breath, and then you breathe out and you hold your breath. Now, a lot of people practice this. There's a very elite athlete that teaches it on his YouTube channel, but I teach something else. I teach something which I call triangle breathing. How is this different? Well, with triangle breathing, you breathe in and you breathe out without holding your breath. And at the end of the exhalation, that's when you hold your breath. So it's really only a 3-count breathing process. Breathing in, breathing out, holding your breath. Breathing in, breathing out, holding your breath. Now, if you have been suffering from a lot of stress, or even had experienced a trauma, or have some kind of respiratory problem, it's very common that you do something without being aware of it. What am I talking about? You actually overbreathe. What do I mean? Well, first you probably understand that there's such a thing as eating too much. If you eat all the time, if you eat too much food, it's not healthy. Contrary to what you may have been taught, you can also breathe too much. In other words, if you've been told that breathing deeply is something that you should always be doing, I'm sorry to say you're mistaken. If you're sitting or lying down, you should not be breathing deeply. If you're breathing deeply in those situations, in those circumstances, you're over-breathing or hyperventilating. In triangle breathing, what we do is we intervene with this habitual, largely or entirely unconscious process of continually breathing and never allowing for a pause, a natural pause, at the end of the exhalation. Instead, what you do without realizing it is you breathe in immediately. You breathe out and you breathe in. And you breathe out, and you breathe in, and you're almost like being breathed by your body, which is what the body does anyway. You don't have to control your breathing, but in an unhealthy way. Because when you are over-breathing like this, it creates a chemical imbalance in your body that interferes with the oxygen in the red blood cells being released. So, this is what I want you to do to correct this. Begin by simply putting your attention on your body. I recommend closing your eyes and just feeling your body for a moment, and then noticing how your body is breathing. You don't have to breathe any particular way. Your body knows how to breathe. You simply observe it. Your body will breathe in and your body will breathe out. It will breathe in, it will breathe out. And at the end of the exhalation, not the beginning, at the end, simply pause and hold your breath, even counting silently inside 1 1,000, or 1 1,000, 2 1,000 if you're comfortable. And then allow the body to breathe in. Allow the body to breathe out, and at the end of the exhalation, hold your breath, silently counting 1 1,000, or longer, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, if you're comfortable. And I want you to continue this process of breathing in, breathing out, and pausing for a second or two during 10 consecutive breathing cycles. If after 5 cycles you feel uncomfortable, stop. Allow yourself to breathe again normally until your body, you feel comfortable, let's say. And at that point, continue this process of consciously holding your breath at the end of the exhalation for at least 1 or 2 seconds. Over time, you can increase the amount of time that you hold your breath at the end of the exhalation, gradually increasing your tolerance to carbon dioxide, which is what allows the red blood cells to release the oxygen. It's a very simple technique, and one of the things that's really great about it is that you can do it anytime, anywhere. In most cases, no one will have any idea that you're actually doing a breathing technique, which will help to first break this pattern, this stress and trauma-related pattern of not being able to pause at the end of the exhalation and actually hyperventilating as a result of that. And in the long run, creating an optimal physiological state, which will, in this state, you will be able to actually deal with many, many problems, including things like inflammation and other things that are related to real illnesses like asthma or emphysema, things like that, respiratory disorders, and many other things. It's really that simple. And so, if this is something that you would like to do, please try it. If you think that you have some doubts about how it should be done, well, ask me. You can comment. If you're watching this on YouTube, comment in the comments section, and I'll do my best to answer any question you may have. If you would like more information about how I can help you to breathe optimally, because in the body empathy method, which is a safe and non-invasive conscious way of optimizing both your breathing and your movement systems, I have protocols that I teach in order to do these specific things. So if that seems interesting to you, if that sounds like something you might like, I invite you to contact me by sending an email to infobodyempathy@gmail.com stating your interest, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to it. This way I can send you an email every time I upload a new video. So I hope that this has been of interest to you. I'm sure it will be of help to you and of value to you if you actually practice it. And as I said, if you have any questions, you can either write to me or comment below, and I'll get back to you and I'll respond as soon as I can. Until then, please take good care of yourself, and there's no better way to do that than taking good care of your body too.